Hello, welcome back to the Freecast. I'm producer Pat and I'm joined by...
The one and only Christopher Charnick.
And?
Georgia Ward.
Some exciting stuff coming up today. I believe last episode, it was 2 weeks ago because we had half term, but me and Chris were left on cliffhangers. We said we were going to party in the upcoming week. So, Chris, how was your party? You said you were dressed as Patrick Bateman for Halloween.
Yes, I was. It was a very fun party. There was quite a lot going on. So it wasn't my type of party since it was a Halloween one.
Yeah.
And you can guess what was happening. Teenagers, yeah.
Average party.
Yeah, average party I go to. But it was a good place. Loved catching up with everyone. But there was some creative costumes. Had someone dressed up as Lightning McQueen.
Oh, nice.
Even had the Lightning McQueen Crocs.
Oh, I was about to say they had the Crocs. Of course they had the
yes,
Crocs.
they did.
I'm pretty sure those are rare now, aren't they?
No, they came back out, so not as rare.
Oh, right.
They were quite rare originally. But yeah, I was Patrick Bateman wearing a pair of Crocs myself. I think that's very suitable. But how was yours?
It was my friend's birthday party. It was great. It wasn't Halloween or anything. He brought around his friends from other schools, got to meet some people. It was a fun time. Something of note, you know this, I think Georgia knows this as well. Me and my mates made a cocktail for someone.
Oh, God.
We called it the brown juice, okay? So the game was, the drinker stands outside and has to guess what's in the drink. We made like this rancid drink, right? Yeah. It was called the brown juice, because started off like with cranberry juice, a little bit of cranberry juice, mixed some, what's it like, the foamy beverage? What was it? Guinness, yeah, it was Guinness. So we had cranberry juice.
Cranberry and Guinness.
So that's what made it all bubbly, right? And foamy. Yeah, and we mixed it with a breadstick and put a little bit of whiskey in there. And then it was just like very bubbly, and my friend downed it and fell asleep on the sofa.
Oh,
10 minutes later.
I'm surprised there was not a couple trips to the toilet after that.
Mm.
That's impressive that none of that happened. I give him full credit. That is one of the most impressive things I've ever heard.
Yeah, just on the radio. Well done, Matty, for you at home.
The fact that you texted me this at 2 a.m. was quite concerning.
Yeah, I mean, well, that is what happens at parties, but Georgia, did anything fun happen over the break for you?
No, I just had very odd things happen to me. I mean, the good thing is I had my hair dyed, lovely pink, mixed with my hair. Had a lovely haircut as well, but just odd experiences that I had over the half term. Like when I was returning shoes to Foot Asylum, just an interesting story. The man had to make sure that the shoes were correct, so he started sniffing them.
Yeah, that is one way of seeing a shoe.
It's very weird.
It is very weird, yes. I'll give you that.
Indeed.
But on this note, I really want to talk about this. Tyler, the Creator, and Chromacopia, his new album. I'm in love.
Amazing album, I love it.
Honestly, it is incredible.
Yeah.
I did my first full proper listen through, no interruptions, the other day, because I got the CD. And Playboy Carti, the artist, had the little secret feature on the song Thought I Was Dead.
Yep, I heard that. That was great.
I love it. It suits the song so well, and the whole creativity behind the album, incredible.
Yeah, the album definitely grew on me as well. The first time I listened to it, I wasn't fully focused like you said you was with the CD.
Yeah.
And I was just like hearing like little bits of it. I was in the gym and I was just thinking, this is very similar to Call Me If You Get Lost, like lyric-wise. It's just like, a lot of it was flexing. I'm like, oh, he's already done a lot of this. I thought, yeah, it was alright, but maybe not up to standard. Listen to it again. I think the concept's amazing, you know? Yeah. Once you dive into it, there's really a lot more to unpack there.
So the people on the show before, The Londoner, Jack, he was quite harsh on the album. He was saying it's not one of his best pieces of work. And I think for what the album represents and stands for, it's flawless. I will generally say that, and I will listen to every single song, top to bottom. It's incredible. But what is your favourite song? I know this, but...
Balloon,
yes. It's a very good song. It's very childish, but creative. It's got that very happy vibe to it as a song. But for me, I think it's Darling I.
Oh, yeah, nice.
I absolutely adore the intro. So I'll listen to it, and it's got a very, I'd say relaxed and laid back theme to it, but it goes and progresses a bit as the song goes on. Have you heard about all the hidden, not hidden, but all the little messages Tyler's mum put in it as well?
Well, yeah, I had all those. They were like, yeah, I guess like kind of like interludes. It brings the story together.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of like about his entire life, really.
Yes. One of the ones I want to talk about is how he was never had a dad in his upbringing, and then his mum, and having it on the albums of her saying she kept the dad away from him even though he wanted to be the father. I listened to that and I had to double check I heard what I heard. I was like, wow.
Yeah, like a big moment. You know, he made an entire album about it, his first mixtape, which name I can't say off. About him, about Dad, yeah.
Right, I think that's time for a song.
Oh yes, you know, I've got the perfect Tyler song.
Oh, we have a song.
We have Darling I and Balloon.
Do you want to do again rock, paper, scissors for this?
Okay, yeah.
Ready?
Right. On shoot, right?
Yes,
okay.
Of course.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Go again.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Right,
yeah,
okay.
Darling I.
It's Darling I here on HC Radio.
Hello and welcome back to HC Radio. This is the Freecast with me, Chris, Patrick and Georgia. And we hope you enjoyed that song Darling I by Tyler the Creator. What do people think of that?
Good song, very good song. I think that's going to be one of the popular ones.
Although it's surprisingly not.
Ah.
You got you got songs like him. That's a very popular one right now. But yeah, go on, carry on. Sorry,
I don't think this album's going to be like as popular as you know, Flower Eagle. Because songs on there are more like standalone, but with this there's like a more underlying story. I mean, there is for those albums as well, but yeah, I'd say for this one it's a lot more like analytical and lyric heavy, you know.
Oh, I just want to say to everyone, if you want to send any submissions for chatting or for us to chat about, to ask questions, go on to ask.the.dj on any sort of browser you have and send them through on HCR on air. That is HCR on air, and we will answer them as much as we can.
Nice.
Yeah.
Didn't know we had that up, but yeah.
Yeah, no, you can see it in our little thing. It's the third icon at the bottom, right?
Oh yeah, of course.
There you go. So, right.
I don't know if this from the
previous. From the old show, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
There's some quite funny ones, but
I like that last one. Okay, yeah.
Right. I reckon we go into another song now. Do we want to do a little Lil Yachty one?
Right. Out of the two songs, which one did you say you wanted?
I'll say Running Out of Time.
Okay. So it's Running Out of Time on HC Radio.
Hello. Welcome back. It's your favourite person, Chris, with producer Pat and Georgia. Yes. So, we have just been having a little discussion after a little question we got sent of, is there any good Christmas for films or series coming out near Christmas? And we've had one so far been told to us by Georgia. If you want to talk about that.
Sonic the Hedgehog 3. It's coming out in December time. Boy, it looked quite funny. It's got Keanu Reeves playing as Shadow the Hedgehog.
I must say, I've only seen the first Sonic film.
It was quite funny.
I've not seen any.
I thought it was okay.
I
wasn't too fussed about it though. I don't think they needed 3 films about that.
Yeah, I think it's one of those film series that's being dragged out a bit too much. It's a bit, as much as I hate to say it, it's a bit like what they've done with Transformers. They've done that a bit too much now in like the Bayverse. I'm glad it's moved on though. But yeah, is there any other films?
There is actually a very interesting one. Wallace and Gromit, Vengeance Most Foul.
I'm watching that.
Yes, he's coming back. Penguin.
Oh.
He's come back.
He's out of prison now.
He was at the end of the Chicken Run movie. He was dressed up as a chicken.
He? Oh, wow.
He was, yeah.
Penguin is a peak villain.
I'll say, I reckon that might actually be one of the childhood villains I absolutely love. Every time I would go to my London Grandad's, they'd stick on Wallace and Gromit, Tom and Jerry, all those cartoons.
Who doesn't love Tom and Jerry and Wallace and Gromit?
Oh, love them. So that is one of the base of my childhood there. That and Alvin and Alvin and Chipmunks, but primarily Chip and Dale. Those two always would stick on the Disney CDs. Love it. But yeah, I'm gonna say
I used to watch Alvin and Chipmunks films quite a lot. I haven't seen Chip and Dale that much though. I've seen the latest film.
The old ones, you can't beat them.
Oh, especially with Donald Duck. Those ones are really good.
Yes, they are.
It was like a Christmas one, and I would used to watch that at Christmas with my family. It was really funny.
Yeah, I always remember when I was going around to sleep at my Nan and Grandad's, I'd have a little pop-up bed put in the living room, and I'd always like stay up till about like 11ish or so, watching like Chip and Dale and everything. Absolutely loved it. think I'm a bit too big to do that now.
Nah, never too big.
Well, I don't fit on many beds anymore.
No, we can still sit down though.
Yeah, that is true, but I don't think I'll ever sleep sitting up.
No.
I guess on the subject of Christmas films, I can't think of one I'm looking forward to, but I know the new Paddington film's coming out.
Oh, that looks really good.
My mum's planned to see that with me and my nan and her. Me and my nan have been to the Paddington films in preparation. We did that on holiday.
I must be living under a rock. I've not heard about this.
They changed the actor for Mrs. Brown.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
There's a different director as well, apparently. Yeah.
Yeah, Mrs. Brown. I can't remember who Mrs. Brown is.
Oh, no, I know. I've seen her face. I know her face has her name.
Oh goodness. I keep forgetting everything. What was I going to say? There's Christmas films that I don't... or I can say we'll talk about the Christmas films that are like smash hits.
Snowman, Snow Dog.
I was going to say this film is quite controversial whether it's the Christmas film or
I know exactly what you're going to say.
Die Hard.
What do we think?
I need to watch Die Hard. I've been living under a rock. My family are going to do a Die Hard fest.
I think it is a Christmas film. Yeah, I'll probably argue it's probably the best Christmas film I've seen.
Yeah, I was like, why do you think it's a Christmas film?
It's like Christmas. I mean, I haven't seen it in a long time, but from what I remember, Christmas is like a big underlying theme in it.
Yeah.
Doesn't it?
So people try to argue that to say it's the time of the year, it's set around Christmas, but it's not directly about Christmas.
It doesn't have to be about Christmas to be a Christmas film.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's like there's films that could be themed around the time of it, but not on Christmas. That's one of the arguments I've always had about it. Sorry, Melania, I've nearly dropped off the table. Right, so we've had that lovely little chat. We're going to have a lovely little song break, and then I'll be back afterwards. What do we have now?
This is Have Some Love by Childish Gambino on HG Radio. Hello, and welcome back to the Freecast on HG Radio. Now, during that song, Chris, you told me you got a little topic up your sleeve. Do you know a bit about that?
My granddad, who has been keeping me up to date with the majority of the news, has told me about there being a potential ban on social media in Australia for under 16s. And this is quite big news because I say under 16s are still subtle majority. Some of them are still quite responsible, but the Australian government has had some questionable things done. But other than that, they are very good with like managing things. Like during COVID-19, they managed to keep themselves quite good. It was the same with New Zealand, I'm pretty sure. Both of those places did really well with it. So yeah, that's quite a big impact at the minute. I reckon it's going to be for the better though, because the current generation here is quite involved in technology.
I think that's true.
Say quite very involved in technology, to the point where I think it's potentially ruining the future for lots of jobs.
Well, I think regardless of this new rule, whether it's by law or not, doesn't mean people are going to follow it. I mean, I know WhatsApp's guidelines are to be 16 or over to download it, but everyone got that when they were younger.
So we have been joined by a guest. His name goes by Finley Jackson. So I'll let you use my microphone while I move to the next seat. Here you go. What's up? There you go. Use your headphones.
Nice.
Thank you very much. Right. So I hope everyone has enjoyed so far on our show. Sorry about the little mic sounds. But while Finn is here, do you want to quickly introduce yourself, what you like, and all that?
Yeah, so my name's Finn. I've known Chris for a few years now. We used to film together, and then now he's left, and I'm all on my own.
You make me sound like a villain.
No, but yeah, so, we just kind of got, we've got a lot of stuff in common. We're both interested in swimming, music, same music taste mostly.
Majority,
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's me.
So I've known Finn for long enough to the point where I've got to know his personality very well. He's a very bright person when you're talking about a very good subject he likes. Other than that, teeny side a bit grumpy, aren't you, mate?
I can be. Depends on the day.
But yeah. So Finn, would you like to talk about the music taste you like? Because we might be able to get a song you like.
There's several. Recently I've loved reggaeton, which is all from Latin America, so Spanish language music. I've been learning Spanish myself, so it's kind of helped me with that. I like country music, rap, reggaeton, All of them. As long as it's got a good beat and you know it sounds good, I'll like it. Do you know what I'm saying? But obviously there's, you know, like jazz. I won't like jazz and
Oh, you don't like jazz?
Classical music. I can't deal with.
Jazz is brilliant.
I love jazz as well.
But yeah, no, I mean that's it. Anything that sounds good, really, you know. But I have my favourites.
Yeah. So you really like Travis Scott as well, don't you?
Love Travis Scott. Seen him this year.
Would you like to get some Travis Scott songs
Ooh.
up and show?
We've got a few Travis Scott songs.
Nice one. Brilliant.
If we'd like to have a look on the screen here. Oh, top of the line.
So I guess you can only choose from these
Pointer.
ones because the ones at the bottom from the past show, which we don't have.
I've got to put My Eyes on, right?
Oh, good.
My Eyes.
Good song.
I like that one.
Right. Would you like to introduce this, Finn?
This is My Eyes by Travis Scott. It's his best song. I've seen it live.
Wow.
All the proof you need. Let's go.
There we go.
Are you ready? Here we go!
The coolest station online.
Yo, DJ!
Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that lyrical masterpiece done by Travis Scott. So,
It is a masterpiece.
yeah, I
Lazy
say,
is crazy.
oh, give it a rest. It's an album that's very special to me.
The first time I heard that song, I'd woken
Yes.
up at 5 in the morning to listen to that album. Put that song on, I was like, I had to like repeat it about 5 times before
Yeah.
I finally believed that the song was real.
So basically, I can't remember what date it dropped, but I remember we both listened to it pretty much the same time. We didn't even know, like not speak. We didn't even tell each other this. But so you mentioned to me you were going to wake up on release. I woke up on release. Was it before training?
No, I skipped training that day.
I went training.
I was like, there's no way on earth I'm gonna get up and then like listen to the first 10 minutes of the album and have to go swimming.
Yeah.
No way.
I mean, to be honest, it's an album that's incredible. I mean, there's only like one skip I'd say in that, and that's.
K-pop.
What do you think?
Do you think K-pop's bad?
No, that's crazy. That is crazy.
That's a very interesting.
That's what
take.
most people say.
For me, it's I'm on Beyonce. I butcher the name every
You know
time.
what? Yeah, Del Resto, yeah.
Yeah, I just can't listen to it.
It's not great.
She's a brilliant artist. I just didn't think it suited the album. It felt a bit out of place.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. But K-pop though, what?
Yeah,
That's
the lineup on that song: Bad Bunny, The Weeknd, and Travis.
It's something different,
Yeah,
which a lot of people don't like, and they keep telling artists to push the boundaries, but when they do the something different finally, then they just hate on it.
honestly, it's an interesting bunch of people that listen to Travis. I'll say that now. You got
Bipolar fans.
yes,
He is very mainstream though.
yeah, he is
Yeah.
very mainstream, and I feel like it's gonna make me sound very rude saying this. You got fake fans, I'll call them,
100%.
who act like they know songs when they listen to his mainstream ones or like big hits like Goosebumps. You got would you say 90210? Is that?
Nah, so Sicko Mode, Goosebumps,
Yeah.
these are the type of people that are going to pull up the lyrics at the concert and then pretend that they're number one
I've
fan
seen a
all
video
the
of
time.
someone shazamming
I have,
Fiend.
yeah. That's crazy.
One of the most embarrassing things I think I could have ever seen. But yeah, that is a thing for us. But I think we should go over and talk about our favourite song right now. So you've probably got a couple.
That is a tough one.
Favourite song ever? Or just
Ever.
say right now?
Right now, ever.
I'm going to have to think about that. Let me put that Apple Music real quick.
I'm doing pretty much the exact same right now. What do you
I
think?
think I know what I'm going to say. Self-Control by Frank Ocean.
Oh,
Okay, that's interesting. I haven't listened to Frank too much.
Mm.
I should, because I've got all his albums, like the physical copies. I've got the Channel Orange, but I haven't got Blonde because it's like hard to get.
yeah.
Oh, physical, say like the vinyls.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
You got a vinyl of it?
No, wait.
Oh, CD.
CD of the Channel Orange, but I want to
Oh,
get
yeah,
vinyl
I've got
Blonde,
that.
but it's very.
Oh, I've got the vinyl blonde.
Can't you get it off
Nice,
Amazon?
nice.
You can get them off Amazon. Can't
Not that one because it's limited edition. But my dad got it when I passed my GCSEs.
you? Wait.
He was like, "Oh, you get £100 to spend," and that was 70 of it gone.
Ooh.
Fair enough.
But it's
That's
worth it.
sorry, that's the same price as My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasies.
I think
That was about 70.
Really?
Yeah, and it came with 4 vinyls in it.
I
So
thought they would have pressed that more, made more copies of it.
I see it everywhere I go. Can I have a guess at yours, Finn? Sao Paulo.
I just pulled it up. Look, I stayed up till midnight to wait for that song to drop.
You held me hostage on that call.
Honestly, it was brilliant.
You were not letting me go. It was very interesting. The music video I do not recommend anyone watches. That was it was an eyesore.
It's for Halloween. That's how I saw it. Otherwise, I would be quite concerned for his new album. But
if that's the music video we're seeing for the albums, I do not recommend anyone watching
it. I will not
this.
be watching music.
Yes. But what do you like about Sao Paulo?
I like the beat. I like the fact it's different. It's kind of a fusion of Brazilian funk and what The Weeknd does. Anita's vocals are good. The thing is, a lot of people said they wish she had a bigger part, like a verse or something. But I don't think she needed it. I don't think it fit too well.
I can agree with that.
I think what they did on the track, they changed it up a lot, and it worked very well.
Georgia, what's your favourite song right now?
I think it's Gasoline by Halsey. I really like her. I can listen to the instrumental as well as just with her singing. I think it's just a really nice song.
Alright, that's brilliant. Because I've got two, and I can't figure it out.
Choose one.
Right, I'm going to say this. It's one called Pinot Noir. It's by IDK, and I've just recently got into it, but I love it. The album is amazing. Everything about it. It's quite a slept-on artist, I think, with his lyricism. It's definitely a really good song. But the other one, I'm a bit greedy saying so, but it's called I Think by Tyler, the Creator.
Oh, I love that one.
Oh, it is brilliant. I absolutely love it. But yeah, Patrick, do you want to choose a song?
Ooh. See what we got. Problem is, we've got so many on here now, I don't know what to choose. Just some Tyler.
Yeah, I do love it.
Right, this is I Think by Tyler,
we got it.
Yeah.
Four. Hello and welcome back. That was I Think by Tyler, the Creator. Absolute masterpiece. Right, so last bit of talking we're going to do before finish off with another song. And I've been thinking recently about what's wrong with the music industry and what needs to change in it.
A lot of things you could go through for that.
We had this chat the other day.
We did.
Go on, say what you think.
The artists, they just do nothing different.
Yeah,
they like to do the same thing over and over, and then you find one that changes stuff like Carti will then have tons of other artists doing exactly the same thing for years. It's very just repetitive. There's nothing different.
I reckon the Opium label has probably been one of the things that have not ruined, but made music go a bit stale.
They're not going to last long.
No.
I bet.
Because Carti, I think he's realised that and he's had to change. Because you don't really want to hear music from albums like Whole Lot of Red anymore. No. It'd be cool, but I reckon after hearing Timeless and the voice he has, it needs to be used for so much better.
It looks promising, don't it?
It really does.
The things are always going to change at some point. It's just a matter of when.
Yeah, I mean, Timeless is a perfect example of two brilliant artists like collabing.
Yeah.
If you've seen what's happened recently with loads of albums, Eternal Will Take Two you really liked, but what other...
I liked Eternal Will Take Two. It was good. A lot of people don't, but I like the beats on it.
Yeah, I'll say it's a very overhated album. The people in here beforehand gave it a rating of a 2.
That's diabolical.
Yeah, that was my reaction exactly. I've not listened to it fully, but I can say it's definitely higher than 2.
I mean, there's obviously skips on there.
Yeah, 100%.
The first few songs he comes out really strong, right?
Yeah.
And there's also just other good songs throughout, you know?
Lots of artists do that. But to be honest, in my opinion, the music industry, it needs to have some new artists come through. As much as I love the current ones, it needs a change.
100%.
As much as I hate to say it, A$AP Rocky, he's fallen off.
Yeah, if he released his album this year, then he might be able to save it. But right now, and I mean, I saw rumours the other day that he's cancelled it fully.
Oh, God.
So, you know, I just don't see how he's going to put anything back when you take that long of a break.
Yeah. I mean, the last he released was Taylor Swift. I love that song, but it's not enough to make me say A$AP Rocky is back.
People talked about it for a few days and then that was it, right?
Yeah, well, that is going to have to wrap it up for the Freecast. I reckon we should finish it off while on the same line with a Timeless.
Ooh. Nice one, what a song.
So, I hope we've all had a brilliant day. Me and Finn will stay on here till 3. But that is it for George and Patrick for today.
Thank you. This is Timeless by Playboy Carty.